all of the adults that were children that were taught wrong, I came to set the record straight. I know we hear this all the time. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt. That was one of the biggest lies they told us. Why? Because when I got into a relationship and somebody said something disrespectful to me in the relationship that I'm sacrificing the most, them words hurt.
Man, you are really encouraging me, motivating me, inspiring me. God is really using you to help me
What's
out.
going on, family? I want to welcome you to AOS, the podcast. I'm your host, Mr. AOS Inspires. This is what I need you to do. We're on every single platform: TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. I need you to go and subscribe and follow us right now. We drop content every single day that'll help you with your life, because our mission here at AOS, the podcast, is to empower the world to never give up, one conversation at a time, one interview at a time, one video at a time, to help you live life at the next level. I want you to live life on the next level. I want to say thank you to each and every one of you that's watching this episode. This is going to be a dynamic episode. I need you to dive in. Do me a big favor. I need you to like, share, and comment. Don't be a stranger. Comment with us. And this is what I need you also to do. I need you to copy this link right here on this podcast, this episode, and share it with at least 10 of your friends. I promise you, it's going to help them out. Let's jump into the episode. What's going on, family? I want to welcome you to another episode of AOS, the podcast. Let's go ahead and get into it. Let's get into the preliminaries. But before we get into the preliminaries, listen, I just want to pause real fast to say thank you to each and every one of you guys that share our posts, that share and like just watch our videos. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to have a transparent moment. It's crazy because on Instagram, we fell off. I ain't gonna say we fell off completely, but we fell off, right? I remember it was a time on Instagram where we'll see about 3,000 views, 4,000, 5,000, 10,000, 20,000. I mean, it was nothing. Now we're seeing stuff like 40 views. Some videos that hit 200, 300, 400, 500, one hit 1,000, depending on the topic. And I get it. I'm still trying to figure. And they said that the algorithm on Instagram changed. Can y'all prove me wrong on that? I need everybody that's going to watch this video. I know it's going to hit at least 1,500. I know, right? But I need y'all to go ahead, go to the IG, flood the IG, share it, like it, and just comment on it so the algorithm can pick it back up. I don't know what's going on, but Facebook, y'all guys showing love. You know, I mean, it's what we building, right? Last month on IG, we reached 21,000 people, but on Facebook, we reached 400,000 people. YouTube, we reached 160,000 people. TikTok, I'm still trying to figure out how to see the metrics on that. But, you know, TikTok going up too. You know, we had that video that went crazy viral, 400 and some thousand views. It's crazy. Like, it's still getting residuals now. People still comment on it now. And that was like 2 weeks ago. So it's cool. Anyway, listen, I love you guys, man. I'm trying to build a community here. We're building some things out. We're working on some things. I'm crazy excited to, what's going on, family? I know that you're enjoying the episode, but I had to pause to ask you a quick question. Have you ever been through anything in life that was so life-altering that it changed your life forever? I mean, have you ever been and had a job and you lost that job? I mean, your dream job. You lost that job for whatever reason. Maybe you're an entrepreneur. You started a business, and the business started off great, and then it seemed as if it was going downhill. And now you're at a place, you lost your marriage, you lost your children, you lost some major things in your life. And now you're at a place in life where you're like, hey, this is the end of the road. I don't see it getting better. I got news for you. It will get better. And I wrote a book just for you. It's entitled Winning After a Major Loss. You need to go and get your copy. Go to barnesandnoble.com, go to amazon.com, get your copy right now. Winning After a Major Loss. I promise you, it's going to change the trajectory of your life. It's going to change your mindset. Most importantly, it's going to change your heart about your situation, because I promise you, you can win after a major loss. Go get your copy now. Barnes & Noble's, amazon.com. Order your copy now. Let's get back to the episode. It's about to happen. Once it happens, you know, we're broadening our community or our company, right? So, you know, we're opening it up to now. If you want to do a pop-up podcast, we got you. My company, go to the Instagram page. You see some activity on it. It's I Inspire Media Group. right? So we're doing pop-ups of we just showing up, and so the way that concept works, it's a pop-up podcast. So I have a podcast, I have all the equipment. So what our company does is, say you want to start a podcast, or say you have a podcast and you want to record, but you don't have the equipment, and the equipment is crazy expensive. I have already invested the money into it. So all you got to do is just hit us up. And I'm not going to list no prices online. Well, I'm not going to tell you the price. You just got to inquire, right? And we come out to you, but you have to have the location. We don't supply the location for you. We may have some suggestions, or we may have some locations that, you can get, but that's not part of our company's plan. The plan is you have the location, we pop up at the location, record your episode. We do it for 2-hour intervals, but you got to book for 4 hours. Just inquire. It's really dope, right? Really great content, and we have a package that we will also give you 10 reels. We will record 10 reels for you, and it's a different fee if you want us to edit and put your brand and stuff up there. But anyway, that's one dope option that we do. So the pop-up podcast, I'm about to start promoting that real heavy. I'm going to start putting the pieces together with that. So you'll see it real soon. But anyway, words hurt, y'all. Like, I've been ranting for like 3 minutes. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to talk to my peoples. But words hurt. Let's dive deep into this thing. I think I'm going to make this video like 10, 15 minutes. I always say that. And then the next minute, when you look at the video, it's like 40 minutes, right? I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna do like 10, 15. But words hurt, y'all. Like, I just don't understand how people, I get it. We have been taught wrong as children, because you already know, when we were growing up, we had this rhyme that says, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words would never hurt. I want to share with every single person that's going to watch this video and share this video. I want to let y'all know that the people that you're in a relationship with, they may not show you how much the words that you say to them hurt, but it does. I'm going to peel back this. This is one of the reasons why people cheat, because you say hurtful things to them. They may not say, listen, I tell people this all the time. Be mindful of how you joke. Be mindful of the words that you say to the person that you claim that you love. Be mindful of the words that you say to the person that you claim that you care about a lot, right? Because your words can drive a person to cheat. Your words can drive a person to commit suicide. Your words can drive a person to just give up on life. If you love this person, speak life to this person. Don't speak down to them. And I get it. Some of y'all I'm going to clear this up. Y'all going to be like, oh, that's just who I am. What's going on, family? I know that you're enjoying the episode, but I had to pause to ask you a quick question. Have you ever been through anything in life that was so life-altering that it changed your life forever? I mean, have you ever been and had a job and you lost that job? I mean, your dream job, you lost that job for whatever reason. Maybe you're an entrepreneur. You started a business and the business started off great, and then it seemed as if it was going downhill. And now you're at a place, you lost your marriage, you lost your children, you lost some major things in your life. And now you're at a place in life where you're like, hey, this is the end of the road. I don't see it getting better. I got news for you. It will get better. And I wrote a book just for you. It's entitled Winning After a Major Loss. You need to go and get your copy. Go to barnesandnoble.com, go to amazon.com, get your copy right now. Winning After a Major Loss. I promise you, it's going to change the trajectory of your life. It's going to change your mindset. Most importantly, it's going to change your heart about your situation, because I promise you, you can win after a major loss. Go get your copy now. Barnes & Noble's, amazon.com. Order your copy now. Let's get back to the episode. You can be direct but not be rude. You can be direct and not be disrespectful at the same time. Like, you can be direct and say it with love. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. And many of you don't know how to say it right. Start doing the research. Because I know many people would say, well, treat them the way that you want to be treated. I understand in the perfect world. But some people don't find an issue with being treated a certain way. This person may find an issue with being treated that way. So it's not so much of, I'm going to treat you the way that I want to be treated. You may want to be treated piss poorly. I don't want to be treated piss poorly. I'm just being honest. I don't want to be treated piss poorly. So don't treat me the way that you don't mind being treated. I have an issue with that, right? So words hurt. I mean, listen, I can't stress that to the T enough. Words do hurt. I mean, words cut deep. Now, The biggest layer to this is that words cut so deep that it can linger around for years. Many of you don't really understand the weight that your words really carry. Why? Because you've been like this for years. I'm gonna be honest with you. After my divorce, it seems as if the person that I desire or the way that I wanted to handle things or say things that was on my mind, it came out. Like the type of person that I am now, not saying I don't have no filter card, but I don't have a filter card, if that makes sense. Like I let you know how I feel and in a respectful way, because I'll be honest with you, I'm tactful. I don't want to say something that's going to ruin the relationship, ruin the friendship, ruin how we communicate with each other, because that's another thing too. When you begin to say hurtful things, you open up that door to be disrespectful. Don't get mad when what you're dishing out to somebody else comes back to you. Don't get in your feelings. I hate it. And my mom said that hate is a strong word. So I dislike people that can dish out the strongness or dish out the forwardness or dish out the disrespect. But then when the disrespect comes out, they can't take it. They tear down and cry. I can't stand those type of people, right? Like if you can give it out, take it, period. Like take that thing. Right, roll with the punches, no pun intended, right? But the biggest thing that I want to say is words do hurt. Men, words hurt. Women, words hurt. And I'm going to tell you this, just the truth. Can't nobody cut you deeper than a woman. Let's really be honest. Men can say certain things that'll break you down, hurt your feelings, but a woman can say something and men will act as if what they said does not affect them. But the truth of the matter is, ladies, what you said is tearing us up on the inside. I'm going to be honest with you. Just be mindful of the words that you say. And fellas, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not going to be biased. Fellas, be mindful of the words that you say to your lady. Be mindful of the words that you say to a woman, because words do hurt. Like if you believe that words hurt, I need y'all to leave that in the comments. Like, bruh, own it. Bruh, telling the truth, because words hurt. Words is one of the only things, not the only thing, but one of the only things that when you send it out, you can't take it back. Like I can give you some money and take it back and be an Indian giver, but with your words, you can't be an Indian giver. You can't give something and try to take it back. I want to do the research too to find out where did that statement come from. Indian giver. Did the Indians give something to somebody and they took it back? I don't know. I'm not a big history buff either, right? So many of y'all are going to look at this video 10 years from now and be like, yo, you should have known that. I don't. But anyway, words hurt, y'all. Especially if a friendship, right? Don't get so comfortable in your friendship that you say anything to the person that you're friends with. Words hurt. Words can change a relationship. Words can build a relationship. Words can destroy a relationship. Words can destroy a person's confidence. Like the wrong words can make a person be like, yo, I'm dumb. I'm stupid. I'm ugly, right? Words hurt now. Now I'm gonna be honest with you. Let me play this advocate as well. Words do hurt, but if you're a content creator, you better not be hurt by words. Hypocritical, right? Or not even hypocritical, but it's like a double standard. If you are a content creator, you have to have thick skin, because these trifling jokers on social media, right? And I'm gonna tell you, this is what I hate. What's going on, family? I know that you're enjoying the episode, but I had to pause to ask you a quick question. Have you ever been through anything in life that was so life-altering that it changed your life forever? I mean, have you ever been and had a job and you lost that job? I mean, your dream job. You lost that job for whatever reason. Maybe you're an entrepreneur. You started a business and the business started off great and then it seemed as if it was going downhill. And now you're at a place, you lost your marriage, you lost your children, you lost some major things in your life. And now you're at a place in life where you're like, hey, this is the end of the road. I don't see it getting better. I got news for you. It will get better. And I wrote a book just for you. It's entitled Winning After a Major Loss. You need to go and get your copy. Go to barnesandnoble.com, go to amazon.com, get your copy right now. Winning After a Major Loss. I promise you, it's going to change the trajectory of your life. It's going to change your mindset. Most importantly, it's going to change your heart about your situation, because I promise you, you can win after a major loss. Go get your copy now. Barnes and Nobles, Amazon.com. Order your copy now. Let's get back to the episode. Those profiles that only have one picture and it's not a picture of them, but you got so much negative stuff to say and nasty stuff to say in the comments. Forget y'all, right? Like, you gotta have thick skin. Like, if you don't have thick skin, you cannot be a good content creator. Because when you put out content, people are always going to say something. Matter of fact, that's what this Friday is about. Because people will always say something. Never get in your feelings when people say something. Why? Because dogs do not chase parked cars. I'm going to dive deep into that Friday. Go check out the Friday's episode, right? It's going to be good. But like words hurt. I tell people this all the time, and you hear this on this podcast a lot. Taste the words before you spit them out. Many of you don't taste the venom in your own words before you spit them out to people, and you damage a person. I mean, deeply. Not even just surface level damage. I mean, deep down damage a person. And that's one of the worst places to be. That's the worst thing that you can do to a person, is tear down their self-esteem through your words. I mean, what else do y'all want? I mean, I told y'all I'm going to be like 10, 15 minutes. I'm at 11 minutes now. Words hurt. What else y'all? Listen, be careful what you say. Why? Because words hurt. I'm gone. What's going on, family? I want to say thank you for rocking with us during this episode. We have been so excited to drop this episode. I'm glad that you made it to the end. This is what I want you to do. If you have any takeaways from this episode, leave it in the comments. We want to hear your thoughts. We want to hear how you feel. I want to bring content to you that's relevant to you, that'll help you change your life, because you already know our mission here at AOS Inspires, AOS the podcast, is to empower the world to never give up, one conversation at a time, one interview at a time, one video at a time, to help you live life at the next level. This is what I need you to do. I need you to like, subscribe, share this episode. If it spoke to your life, share this episode with somebody. Why? Because you are connected to some people that we're not connected with. And with that connection together, we can empower the world to never give up. I'm Mr. AOS Inspires. This is AOS the podcast. I can't wait to see you next week. Just in case you didn't know, we drop every single week, 3 times a week. Mondays, 8 a.m., Wednesdays, 8 a.m., and Fridays, 8 a.m. You need to catch an episode. Matter of fact, catch all 3 episodes. It's going to be fire. I promise you it's going to help you doing your everyday life. It's going to help you get to the next level. Let's go.